بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم ڈیئر اسٹوڈنٹس. آج ہم دا امپارٹینس آف بینگ ارنیسٹ جو ہے اس کا ایکٹ جو 1 ہے اس کو ہم ڈسکس کریں گے. اگر ابھی تک آپ نے میرے چینل کو سبسکرائب نہیں کیا تو سب سے پہلے کام یہی کیجئے کہ چینل کو سبسکرائب کر لیجئے تاکہ آپ کو اس طرح کی اور مفید ویڈیوز ملتی رہیں اور آپ اسی طرح سے اس سے استفادہ کرتے رہیں. اب ہم آتے ہیں ایکٹ 1 کی جانب. اب ایکٹ 1 جو ہے یہ جیک ورتھنگ frequent visits to London. John or Jack Worthing is a resident at the Manor House at Woolton, but he is a frequent visitor to London. He is the guardian of a pretty girl by the name of Miss Cicely Cardew, who is 18 years of age and who lives at the same Manor House under the charge of a governess, Miss Prism. In order to account for his frequent visits to London, Jack has told Cicely and Miss Prism that he has a younger brother called Ernest who lives a loose and irresponsible life in that city and who often gets into trouble, thus making it necessary for him each time to go to London and help Ernest out of his difficulties. Actually, however, Jack has no brother, though he discovers one towards the close of the play, and it is mainly for the sake of players that he visits London. Jack's parentage unknown. Jack has fallen in love with an aristocratic girl called Gwendolyn, the daughter of Lord and Lady Bracknell, and he is now thinking of proposing marriage to her. In London, he has given his name as Ernest to all his friends and acquaintances, including Gwendolyn and a young man called Algernon Moncrief, who is a nephew of Lord and Lady Bracknell and therefore a cousin of Gwendolyn. As for Jack's parentage, he was found as a baby in a leather handbag lying in the cloakroom of Victoria railway station by a wealthy man, Mr. Thomas Cardew, who adopted him and brought him up. Jack's parentage is thus unknown to us. At this point in the play, the same Mr. Thomas Cardew made him by his will the guardian of his granddaughter, Miss Cicely Cardew. Cicely addresses him as Uncle Jack. The invention of an invalid friend by the name of Bunbury. Algernon Moncrief is a resident of London, where he occupies a well-furnished flat in Half Moon Street. As has been pointed out above, he is the nephew of Lord and Lady Bracknell, being the son of Lady Bracknell's late sister. In talking to Lady Bracknell, he generally addresses her as Aunt Augusta. Algernon is quite friendly with Jack, and Jack always calls on Algernon whenever he visits London. Like Jack, Algernon has also invented a man who does not exist. Algernon calls this man by the name of Bunbury, and he describes this man to his friends and relatives as an invalid living in the countryside. Whenever Algernon wishes to go into the countryside, or whenever he wishes to escape from his Aunt Lady Bracknell's boring dinner parties, he offers the excuse that he is going to see his friend Bunbury, whose condition he says is causing anxiety. Algernon's inquisitiveness about Sicily. The play opens with a brief dialogue between Algernon and his servant, whose name is Lane. Then Jack Worthing is announced. Of course, as noted above, Jack's name in London is supposed to be Ernest Worthing. Whenever Algernon and Jack meet, there are verbal clashes between them and an exchange of witty remarks and retorts. Jack or Ernest tells Algernon that he has decided to propose marriage to Gwendolen. Algernon asks him who Cicely is. Algernon has come to know of the existence of Cicely from a cigarette case which Jack had left at Algernon's flat on the occasion of his previous visit, and which bears the following inscription: from little Cicely with her fondest love to her dear Uncle Jack. Jack tries to evade giving an answer to Algernon's question, but is compelled subsequently to tell him who Cicely is. Jack also tells Algernon about his invention of a younger brother and has further to admit that Ernest is a name which he uses for himself in London only. Algernon on his part tells Jack about his invention of a friend called Bunbury, and he also tells Jack the reason of it. Gwendolen's immediate acceptance of Jack's proposal of marriage. Lady Bracknell and Gwendolen now arrive at Algernon's flat for tea. With Algernon's help, Jack gets an opportunity to be alone with Gwendolen. He then tells her that he loves her and would like to marry her. Gwendolen goes into raptures over his proposal and says that his name, Ernest, by which name she knows him, not being aware of his name Jack, has always fascinated her. With an amazing promptness, she agrees to marry him. However, as soon as Lady Bracknell learns about the proposal and its acceptance, she carries out a cross-examination of Jack. On being told that Jack was found as an infant in a handbag and that his parentage is unknown, she rejects him completely as a husband for Gwendolen. Gwendolen, however, manages to obtain Jack's country address. Algernon has overheard this address and taken it down because his curiosity about Cicely has been excited, and he would like to visit Jack's country house in order to meet that girl. Algernon foresees possibilities of a romance with Cicely. یہ جی ایکٹ 1 تھا جس کے بارے میں ڈیٹیل میں تو اردو میں اور میں آپ کو سمجھا چکا ہوں جب میں نے اس کی سمری آپ کو بیان کی تھی. تو یہ صرف انگلش میں اس لیے بتایا ہے تاکہ آپ کا انگلش میں بھی کنسیپٹ کلیئر ہو جائے, لکھنے کے بھی آپ لوگ قابل ہو جائے. اس کے علاوہ اگر اس کے اردو کے حوالے سے چیزیں دیکھنی ہیں تو پھر سے میرا لیکچر ایک دفعہ سنیے جس میں میں نے پوری سمری بیان کی ہوئی ہے. تو جہاں تک کی چیزیں یہاں اس ایکٹ میں بیان کی گئی ہیں اس سے ریلیٹڈ جو اردو کی باتیں ہیں وہ آپ کو اس سمری والے لیکچر میں مل جائیں گی. اتنی باتیں آپ یاد کر لیں. امید ہے لیکچر آپ کو پسند آیا ہوگا. ابھی تک چینل اگر سبسکرائب نہیں کیا تو وہ کر لیجئے. اپنے فیڈ بیک سے نوازیے, لائک کیجئے, کامنٹ کیجئے, شیئر کیجئے دوستوں کے ساتھ تاکہ وہ بھی اسی طرح سے فائدہ اٹھا سکیں. اللہ پاک آپ کو امتحان میں کامیابی سے ہمکنار فرمائے. اللہ حافظ.